You see, they made me cut off again. So anyway, I was very upset about this incident with the Australian woman called Chloe. She was a doctor, and Yazid. I was feeling upset about that. But what the mind controllers were doing is it's as if they had my emotions on a dial, and they were turning them right up to max, and then they were turning them right off, and then they were turning them right up to max, and then they were turning them right. It was horrible what they were doing. And I was crying my eyes out because the feelings were so intense, like these very, very negative feelings that's not natural for me. Okay, it just isn't. It's not natural. And I'm not, I get angry and stuff, but that intensity is not natural. It really was horrible and painful. And I was crying and I started praying. I literally was just sobbing and praying, and I was also conscious that they could call me at any minute, and I had to be composed, and I had to, not have red eyes and stuff. I had to look presentable if they called me for a flight. So that was making me more agitated as well, because all of these things that they do to make me look unprofessional, to make me fail in my job, to make my colleagues be pissed off with me, the management pissed off with me, that kind of thing. They were doing this all the time. And they just got me forced out of my job, actually, which I will tell the story of. But so this is what I want to say. This is part of the torture they did. They would they can just make emotions very, very extreme. And think about, this isn't just me they're doing this to, okay? It really got me thinking about, domestic violence cases, things like that. And I know, I mean, they can mind control you to actually do things like, they've just mind controlled me to turn this recording off, for example. And they can mind control people to kill people. Yes, they can. They can literally make you do anything. All right. This is a serious thing. Mind control is a very serious and worrying thing, and we all need to. Well, there needs to be neuro rights laws. That's the first thing, like they have in Chile. I believe Chile is still the only country in the world that has neuro rights laws. But I mean, the normal laws that are there should suffice, because there are privacy laws. Surely, invading somebody's head has got to be an invasion of privacy, surely, right? But I mean, I can't even imagine how they're gonna. I can't imagine how they're gonna stop this technology. I really don't know. I'm just praying. I know that we will be given the solution. I think that we will be. But right now, oh my goodness. Anyway, so they were really torturing me with my emotions, and now they've left me just not being able to express myself properly. I used to love my emotions, all of them. They're a gift from God. They're our way of processing life. You know, they're also our guidance system, but you see, they've usurped our guidance system. Like, if you can't trust your own emotions to tell you when something's wrong, that you see, that's it's a huge violation. It is a huge violation, you know. And I've realized also mind control leads to insecurity. I wonder how many people out there are insecure and probably also have maybe low self-esteem issues. And it's because they've made a decision and then the mind controllers have come along and just changed their decision, because they've done that to me. And then you start to, especially when it's a moral decision, like, for example, I don't know, just an example. Oh, I'm going to be faithful to my husband or whatever, and then they make the person go and cheat. Like, you see what I mean? Or even, okay, something much more simple. I'm going to go on a diet, and then they make you just overeat obsessively, because they can do that too. Okay. And you see that all of those things, you know, going against your own principles and morals and decisions, that's what leads people to to feel insecure and bad about themselves. And that's what these people want, And then they come along and sell you some kind of psychology thing or self-development thing, Oh, we can help you stop procrastinating. We can help you with low self-esteem issues. We can help you with, depression. Here's some pills. You see what I'm saying? And it's all fake, because they created all of that. They created all of it. Anyway, this is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, and I don't know that it has been as clear as I had hoped, but I hope so. I'm just going to post both of these halves of this video and hope for the best. Okay, bye.